to her other boys.
Yeah, Philistines.
You see what I'm saying? What's his name?
Philistines.
Yeah, so she was there to pretty much get word. That's why she asked him, right? Like, how did you get your strength?
And if you look at Mike Tyson, right? After his woman betrayed him, she publicly went to the media and exposed him out.
Wow. Well, yeah, it's the same thing.
His money and everything.
It's the same thing. But you know what? I'm gonna read the scripture right quick, right?
And continuing.
Okay, go ahead.
So, the evil spirits from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hand, as at other times. And there was a javelin in Saul's hand, and Saul cast the javelin, for he said, I will smite David even to the wall with it. And David avoided out of his presence twice. And Saul was afraid of David, because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul.
So Saul was afraid of David because, read that one more time, the last part.
And Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul.
So he was departed from Saul, but Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was dealing with David. You see what I'm saying? So then the thing is, when you read about Saul, Saul got jealous of David because the Most High took that strength away from him and put it upon King David. Because King David, right? It was said that he was going to be the son to serve the Lord with all his kindness. That's what was the guy that told Saul that? The guy that told that there's going to come a man that's going to serve the Lord with all his kindness.
Samuel. Samuel.
Oh, it was Samuel. It was probably Samuel. So Samuel said that to Saul. Yeah. And then a couple of days later on, that happened. That righteous spirit that Saul had was cast on David. And then David was the main ruler. And then, you know, when you read about David now, David committed adultery too. You know, he got kind of up there and proud. Because one thing with a man, right, when a man reaches to a higher degree, he starts to act like he's all that arrogant, and he starts to feel as though he can do whatever he wants to do. Like Floyd Mayweather, you know, he's beating a lot of guys. He's just got this arrogance. But what that does is that causes you to commit sin. That's exactly what David did. You know, but the Most High forgave David, though. The Most High definitely forgave him. But even back then, King David, he knew that he did something wrong. You know, and then the Lord kind of did something to him back then. So that's just not on that. But what I was previously saying, I lost my train of thought.
Basically about spirits, isn't it? The Most High, he's the one who made, like I said, he's the one who sends spirits on people. And then you say, why is, because like people say, the Most High is all about love. How can God just be just love? We as people, we got emotions like hate, love and hate. So how can we have emotions that God doesn't? We show hate, but God doesn't show hate. So we can kill people, we can commit mass extermination as people, but God can't do that. He can do that and worse. So Most High is even greater.
And that's the mindset of the majority of these Christians. The majority of these Christians, they think that God can't do no good. I mean, he can't do no bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, pretty much, you know, if I'm saying that now, let's say if I say that the Most High is all good, I can do all the madness I can do, that means I'm over the Most High.
Yeah, that means you're more powerful.
So that's what they're saying, but it just goes to show you that in this society, all of this is pumping illusions and pride. That's what's going on in this society. And that's why the Lord is going to bring it down. That's why the scriptures say the cities was distressed because of the pride. Something to the effect. I'm just really quoting it to the best of my ability.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, roughly paraphrasing, yeah.
I've got two scriptures in.
Okay.
Book of Psalms chapter 78 verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger,
right,
wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
And that's the part of the wrath of the Lord too. Because sometimes, you even at certain guys in the truth, you got certain guys that have just got straight up demons. Yahshua being one of them, right? And Yahshua, you know, he used to be in the truth back in 1992. Now he's teaching all manner of foolishness because the Spirit of the Lord is not with him no more, and the demon is on him too. You You see? And that's what happens. Even for me and this brother, me and him used to fall out, right? We would be worse than ever before when we first came into the truth. So that's why this Bible is a serious thing. A serious thing, man. Read that one more time.
He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Even angels among them. And also, that can also mean that, you know, it's like that's why you got serial killers and all that. Why do you think serial killers is running about? The main reason why you got these serial killers because they're angels, they're demons that are set up to do the deed. Because a woman may have committed adultery, or that man may have committed adultery, or that man was just straight up with her. You see? And also these pups, they're also demons too. They're also set up to do the deed as well.
They work for the police.
That's right.
They're witches. It's like Barack Obama. He's an organ. That's why I said you got the word inaugurate. You got inaugurate. The word organ means, when you look it up, it's synonymous with the word witch, warlock, soothsayer, magician. Because back in the ancient Rome, the emperor was the chief witch, basically, the chief organ. Because among the Senate, mainly among you had two labor parties back then. You had the patricians and the plebeians.
That's in the Roman.
The ancient Romans. Now it's called the Democrats and Republicans.
See that?
But now, like the ancient Romans, the patricians made up like the priests. They were like the witches and the warlocks. But the emperor, he was the chief one. So he was called the chief augur. Alright? But now today, the chief augur is who? The president, Barack Obama. So he's bewitching the masses of the people by saying what? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But now, that's 3 words now. Yes, we can. If you flip each word, reverse it, it says, nak you say, nak you say, nak you say, thank you say, thank you say. You understand? And everyone's trying, thank you say. Without reading, they're saying, yes we can, but really they're saying, thank you say. So that's how they do. They deal with words, they deal with colours. They deal with colours, they deal with words. Right? They deal with symbols.
But anyway, magic, let's talk about magic. A lot of people, like, when they hear magic, they get spooked out. They think it's all wickedness. You see Christ in the Bible, according to the Bible, he was able to transform water into wine.
Water to wine.
That was spiritual.
It's when you talk about magic, it can either be good magic or bad magic. It depends what term you choose to use. Moses was able to transform the staff into a snake. If you have the right spirit, you can do that as well. You understand?
That's true. But it depends what the Lord has to do to do those
exactly.
things.
That's why when people hear witches, they think witchcraft is bad. But it depends how you want to word it. It depends what linguistic you choose to use. But like in ancient Nigeria, you had this Yoruba system, you had this Shango and all of this. Those are just different elements of God. Different manifestations of one God. Understand? When we hear, the thunder God, they get spooked out. Or it's just different ways of explaining basically everything that is nature.
Right.
When God appeared to Moses, he appeared to him in front of fire. It's a culture that had fire. As an example, he doesn't like God's literally on fire. God could be anything that is natural because he made everything. You understand? So people get that confused. Different when they hear like witchcraft, God.
But all it is all spiritual power.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But people, like you were saying, they don't understand that. And that's how you know, if people understood that, if people understood what the Bible was all about, they would understand that too. You know? Because you got a lot of people, they'll say to you right in your face, I believe in God. You got certain Christians out there, in particular women, they'll step to you and they'll tell you about saving you. They'll say, you come to my church.
They're bewitched. They think that they're equal to you. That's the bewitchment of the simple white man. These bewitched women to think that they're equal to men.
That's right.
When in truth, they're actually
Servants.
servants to men. Men are above them.
Spiritually speaking.
It's all bewitching. Music, you know, the philosophies.
And not just spiritually speaking, physically speaking too, because the
Conditioning people like the television, that's an instrument of a means to bewitch people. The television, you sit there and it's telling you how to dress, how to do this. It's all bewitching you, conditioning you how to behave, how to do.